are you?
Good. Do you go by William or Will?
William.
Okay, cool. What's up?
Adam and I we're really just getting started with it. We didn't want to get too far with it if we were starting off on a wrong idea. So what we were wondering is basically when patients are in a queue for an area, how do you prioritize an urgent patient over a non-urgent patient? We just weren't sure how to go about doing that.
I'm thinking of that too, actually, because I was just thinking about that in my mind. So, what does this do? Constant. My room. Trying to figure out. I had this attribute called, because I made a set for the exam rooms, sort of. But I know that they didn't do that. Let me think about it. Set index A, my exam room. Institute 1. So what I'm thinking is that you could just do some sort of, well, obviously, I was thinking, and this isn't how it is in this model right now, that's why I'm hesitant to tell you, but you know how when you can set priority to resources?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that, but at the same time, I'm sorry, this is like the biggest question that I have. Let me check this other thing and see. Going to exam room. Where? Urgency type. Let's see. So I think you can do some sort of preferred order in your set to where so have you ever made a resource set before?
Yeah.
So whenever you do that, the set, for example, that I have is exam room. So then there's two elements in the set, and the first would be the urgent room, whatever the urgent room resource is, and the second would be the non-urgent room. So then when a patient enters the system, you assign them to be either urgent or non-urgent. Make sure that if the ones and the twos line up, but basically assigning it that way. So then the only way that I can think to incorporate it would be to do some sort of preferred order with the A urgency type as the save attribute. I don't know. I'm not confident with telling you that until I check with Vishnu. So I might text him because I don't really understand. I think you can do it multiple ways. Like one way I talked through with some guys who were working on it the other day was like, you could say, is the patient urgent? If they are, send them, or is the queue empty for the urgent patient thing? If it is, then you could send them to the non-urgent one. And if that queue is full, then just sort of keep looping that person back around until the next available room. But then I think the problem with that is that they would get stuck behind the other people coming in the queue. So give me 1 second. I can call Vishnu and ask because I don't want to tell you wrong.
What if we used a search? Could we search the queue to see if there's an urgent person in the queue? And if there is, we just say use that person rather than anyone that's in front of them?
Yeah. If you could figure out how to do a search that way, for sure, that would work.
Okay.
If the queue is empty, So that's what you'd have to do, probably.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of non-urgent exam, non-urgent. like it really breaks that at all. If they're true. Yeah, let me just see if I can text Vision really quick and see if they'll respond.
Okay. No problem.